everyone.
Hello. Hey, Marvie.
Hello, hello.
Who is that?
I said hello. This is Becky.
Oh, hey, Becky.
My dear friend Becky from Houston. Yay! I can't see you on our screen, Becky. We're not on a gallery view. Hello, hello. We're so excited you can come join us. But anyway, welcome everyone to 7. We've had Marvie. My hubby is there, busy trying to figure out the watch parties. Hey, for those of you who are cooking with us, especially Tuanda, because I'm sure you want to join the 99 contest, right? Yeah, please do a watch party. That will give you 2 points. So our friends who have joined us either on Facebook or Zoom, I want to let you know, if you haven't seen it yet, our contest called 99 is on, okay? Cook your way to 99. Which of these will you call mine? Which of these will you call mine? Because the winner, the first person to get 99 points, will actually choose between a smokeless grill that we're using today or a 10-inch dip dish skillet that has a rack. Next week, I'm going to feature that and show you what that can do. You have a choice between the two. So make sure, if you can, please host a watch party because that alone will give you 2 points. All right? But here's my hubby.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
I know it's a little different this year, right? Well, freedom has its meaning to many different people. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this long weekend. Some of us still have tomorrow off like I do. So that it's really good. It's really good to spend time with family and be able to play some board games and be able to create some memories.
Right. More than anything, Independence Day this year has a different meaning for me because I just became a citizen. Yay!
Oh, that's right. It's your first year.
Yes, it's my first Independence Day as a citizen, and I have so much to be grateful for. I'm so grateful. I know it sounds almost cliche, but I really sincerely say this. I'm so grateful for those who have fought for our freedom and continue to do so. Okay? So thank you so much for joining us all. Celeste, I just saw you join in. So today is a very special day. Why? Because every Independence Day, every time, you know what goes off of it flies off the shelf in the grocery stores. Do you know what flies off the shelves during the Independence Day weekend? Hamburger buns, hot dogs. I know because we were buying hamburger buns yesterday and our shopper kept saying out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. And I'm like, where did all the buns go? Because every time it's an Independence Day weekend, what do we like to do?
Ta-da.
Grill.
We grill.
Exactly. So today we're doing the same thing. Burger. You want to say something about the burger recipe, honey?
Okay.
He's the one who found it.
So I'm the one making the burger. So everybody has their favorite burger recipe, right? So we're just sharing with you what happened to works with us. The reason why it works with us is because we like to use 85% lean ground beef, and we like it between medium and well done. However, we don't like it dry.
Yes.
So usually that's the compromise, right? The higher the leanness of the meat, the more dry your burgers become.
Yeah.
So this particular recipe helps us retain the juiciness of the burger, despite using lean meat. So I hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
If you're not gonna cook with me, that's fine, but learn from it and then adjust your own recipes as you
Keep the recipe
As
because
you
I will
find
tell
handy.
you. Yeah. We've gone through several recipes. You know, when you're trying to look for a recipe and then you always are drawn to the ones that say the best, the juiciest, the most delicious ever, right? That captures your attention. But then I always look at the reviews. So it's a combination of both. We've tried several, recipes. So this recipe is not our own, but we tweaked it to make it simpler for you all and for us so that it only has, again, 7 ingredients or less. But this is the best burger recipe we've found, okay? So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we are actually going to start with our flourless cookie.
All right.
Okay, here is our Flourless cookie ingredients. Now, what makes this special is the fact that this is probably one of the healthiest cookies you'll ever make if you make it with me. If not, as again, please keep this because this is really good. I can tell you that. For something that is really healthy, it is really good. But I want to give credit to the baking chocolate Tess. Okay, that's her name. Her name is Tess, and then her blog is called The Baking Chocolate Tess. Okay, she's the one who actually owns the recipe. I'm going to tweak it a little bit with something that I love in everything, almost everything that I make. I'm gonna add cinnamon. So the ingredient list that you got, the 5 ingredients, that's what we're using basically. I'm just gonna add my own twist to it, which is a dash of cinnamon, all right? So what do we need? Only 5, very simple. Here, 1 1/4 cups of mashed ripe bananas, okay? To give you an idea, that was like 3.5 of these big of bananas.
As you can see, they're overripe.
Yes, I wanted to show you because when I started using bananas for recipes as far as baking is concerned, I had to get used to using the very ripe bananas. Because I kept thinking, that is too ripe. Normally, I throw it away. I don't want to eat it that anymore. Maybe it's like this. It has so many brown spots. Only to realize after so much practice, this is the best kind to use for baking.
Exactly.
Okay, so I use about 3.5 of these to yield for a 1 1/4 cups yield. Okay, so there's our bananas, and then I'm using rolled oats, the traditional oats, but this is gluten-free. So 2 cups of these. Okay, so this recipe is not only going to be flourless, it's also going to be gluten-free. Isn't that crazy? So those 2, and then the sweetener of your choice. I am partial to pure grade maple syrup. So this is 2 tablespoonfuls of grade A maple syrup, okay? Your butter, either peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, whatever kind of butter. I'm using sunflower butter today, all right? So this is 1/2 cup of sunflower butter. And last but not the least, ta-da, 1/2 cup of your chocolate chips. Now, if you use chocolate chips that's also vegan, meaning dairy free, okay, then this cookie becomes flourless, vegan, and gluten free. Have you ever had anything like that? Honey, have you had any?
No.
See, can you imagine that? A vegan, gluten free, flourless cookie. Crazy, right? So, Tiwanda, are you ready? So, those are all our 5 ingredients. Easy peasy, right? Our bowl, whatever bowl you have.
We'll say hi to a few people.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I want to say hi to Jessica Taylor. She's joining us for the first
Hi,
time.
Jess.
Thank you. Of course, Joel and Araceli. We love you guys.
Hi.
Badette is here with
Oh,
us.
from Arizona. Hi, Badette.
We have John Russell, one of my cousins from the Philippines. Kumusta? We have Danton. Hi, Danton. Long time no see.
Danton, I can give you some of the cookies. This will be really yummy and healthy.
We have Ninang Ellie from Dumaguete, my home
All
city,
the way.
and of course my mom and dad. So yeah, if you want to say
Aw.
hi, give us a wave so that we could acknowledge you.
See, we love doing this because we are able to keep in touch with so many people. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, if you want to join the 99 contest because you're here with us, create a watch party, host one, and you get 2 points for 99. Okay? So those are our 5 ingredients for the healthiest cookie ever. Okay? And then what you do, your bowl, you simply mix everything except for the chocolate chips, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna literally put it doesn't matter. There's no particular order, okay? You just dump everything but the chocolate chips. So I'm gonna start with the bananas, the mashed banana. There you go. And then
Hi, Sylvia.
I'll top it with Sylvia Culver.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sylvia. Girl, say hi, say hi. Sylvia, you're gonna love this dessert. And then my sunflower butter. It all goes in there. Okay. By the way, I always forget this. Before you mix all of these things, you preheat your oven, right? Usually, when you're baking something, that's the first thing you do. We're baking this the traditional way. So, the first thing is to preheat your oven to preheat the preheating my oven. There you go. All the butter. And then, last but not the least, my maple syrup. Again, you can use whatever sweetener you want. You can actually even use the powdered form of stevia or whatever, xylitol or a combination of stevia and monk. You can do whatever you want. So those four in, and then I'm just gonna mix this really well. You see this? I'm just mixing this really well. Okay. Did you see that? It flew. There you go. So while I'm mixing this really well, let us know if you have any questions as far as this cookie is concerned. I'm wondering, Celeste, my beautiful friend Celeste, are you cooking with us today?
Ano ko sa kuan? Watch party nag-join si Jardine. Nag-wait na.
Hi, mommy. Please mute yourselves. There you go. So it's so easy to mix this. Do you see? It's already gooey, all gooey, and I can smell it so good.
Yep.
Okay. Celeste, are you cooking with us, lady? Or baking, or just joining and watching us? Well, I can seem to connect with Celeste now. Like I said earlier, the only thing that I'm going to do to tweak this recipe from chocolate test is here. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. I tend to add cinnamon to everything, okay? And I do a lot, but I'm not gonna even like measure this, but to give you an idea, I'm adding about a teaspoonful of cinnamon is what I put in there, okay? And then of course, last but not the least, we are going to put in our chocolate chips. Half a cup. All goes in there.
Hello to Ate Juvie. Kamusta na, Ate Juvie? And we have Auntie Mila from Dumaguete and Rosel Santa Juana de la Cruz. I gotta say the full name because there's so many Rosels.
I know, right? We have several Roselles who are friends. So, all right. Do you see the consistency? If you're wondering what you can, please show them the consistency of the cookie. There you go. Can you spotlight this, my love?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So Tiwanda, is your cookie like that? Is your dough something like this? Good? Perfect.
Getting there.
Awesome. Okay. And then how do you scoop this out? I would always use, my favorite thing for scooping every time I make cookies is a tablespoon measuring thing. Here. You see? Here it is. My measuring spoon, tablespoonful. And you just do like 12 of heaping. Okay, now with this dough, Tawanda, whatever it is the shape of, when you put it on your sheet, on your cookie sheet, that's how it's gonna bake, okay? So if you want it not as thick, I would suggest flattening it a little bit. Okay, flatten a little bit. There you go, because I don't want it to be like a ball. I want it thick, but not like a ball. Do you see this? I'm gonna scoop out like 12 for this cookie sheet, one batch. This is so good. Now, the only reason I did not use peanut butter, the original recipe is called peanut butter. But thanks to my good friend Anna O'Brien, we cannot have peanut butter in our home. I tasted sunflower butter in our home for the first time and I got hooked. I used to love almond butter, but now I love sunflower butter. So if you haven't tried using sunflower butter yet, try. Do you like it? I don't know if my husband likes it. I have it at home.
Sunflower butter?
Yeah.
I do. It's very it has a lot of oil, I guess. Like sunflower seeds have a lot of oil, so it somehow retains its moisture. You know how if you put peanut butter in the fridge, it's so hard to spread it on your sandwich? Well, it doesn't happen with sunflower butter.
Oh.
So yeah, it's really just oily.
That's interesting. That's a good observation. I haven't even really yeah, I haven't thought of that. There you go. So do you see how I'm flattening this a little bit, Dee? Tawanda is baking this with us. I hope the twins love it. If you all don't know Tawanda, my good friend Tawanda, who always cooks with us, she has twins who are 7. They're 7 right now, right, honey?
Yep, Kai and
That's
Sky. So hi to Kai and Sky. Thanks for helping your mom bake if you're there.
I don't know if they're helping. They're probably going, hurry up. I want this cookie.
They're doing chores.
Huh? Okay. So this goes into our oven. Is it done?
Yeah, it's already 250.
Okay. So this is the only batch I'm going to do for you today. Now, how long do we bake this? Depending on how thick your cookies are, but some between 10 to 12 minutes, okay? Depending on how thick your cookies are. The thicker, the longer. But even if it's not as thick as these, if you want them to be a little bit crispier, crunchier, then you leave it longer, okay? There you go, honey. Going in at 350. I'll do 10 minutes and we'll look at it after 10 minutes, all right?
Are you going to keep it there?
Yes. And we're timing it for 10. There's our cookie. Did you see how fast that was? Cassie, how long was that? That was like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
Very fast. So you guys, I'm going to start teaching all these desserts that are so much healthier, that only have about 5 ingredients or less. I'm on a hunt for those kinds of things, right? So stay tuned for that. Now, moving on to our
All right, it's
burgers.
time for a burger. By the way, but that said, that sunflower butter is very rich in omega-3. So that's
Oh, there you
another
go.
added info.
Reason.
Just a
Another
tidbit.
reason.
Just
Yeah.
a tidbit for you guys.
Yeah, sunflower butter.
Okay, so let me see. Let me just get 3 more ingredients over here. All right, so burgers are fairly easy. Again, the only reason why we like this recipe and that we're featuring it today is because for some reason it retains the juiciness of the burger, even if we're using 85% lean ground beef, which is obviously our main ingredient here. So here's my 85% ground beef, 85% lean ground beef. I have my 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, which I minced right before the show started. I diced a medium onion, red onion. You can use scallions if you want. So this recipe doesn't use breadcrumbs, but it uses 1 slice of your regular sandwich bread. You just take out the edges and then you cut it into little squares like this. But sometimes I don't do that. I just take out the sides and then I just mash it. And then I have my hamburger bun for later on. I need some, Worcestershire. Did I pronounce it right? Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
And then I got my ketchup and my 2% milk. You could use regular milk or you could use half and half. Depends on your preference. Okay, so let's start. You start by dropping in the sandwich bread.
A slice of it, right, honey?
Just a slice of it, and then I literally just use a knife and I cut it into little squares, about 1/2 inch squares. Then I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of milk. Okay, what we're gonna do is this is kind of like your binder. So this is the very first step.
So you can use any kind of milk, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay, so that was 3 tablespoons. And then we're going to get a fork and just mash it up.
Okay. A big fork.
Hi, Amy Olinda, how are you? Thanks for joining us. And Celeste is back, but now she's on Facebook, so I guess she's not cooking with us today.
Aw. It's okay, Celeste. You have to make the vegan cookies I'm making today. Will be phenomenal.
So what I'm doing is I'm just mashing the bread until it's kind of like
Completely soaked through, and
Yeah.
your bread is like mixed and no longer. It's no longer with shape. There you go.
okay, that's good. So I don't know if I could show it.
Oh, there.
Let's show it here. So Mikael, if you could just spotlight this really quick and just go back to our main. Yeah, I just mashed the bread. That's it. And then we're gonna add. We can go back to the main camera now. Perfect. And then we could add the rest, right? So let's go ahead and add 2 teaspoonful of Worcestershire sauce. I really don't know how to pronounce this.
We had to practice. He had to practice saying it over and over again.
I always say Worcestershire, but obviously that's wrong. So it has to be Worcestershire. I'm gonna add my ketchup. So say 2 teaspoonfuls of ketchup.
All right. So we had this burger the other day, right?
Yeah, I practiced a lot of burgers for 4th of July. So
I told you we went through several recipes even before this weekend. We've been really like looking for
I'm gonna add the
a really
garlic.
good burger recipe because we like burgers that are made from scratch.
I usually use breadcrumbs. Now my thing about the breadcrumbs is it's really obviously an extender, right? And so it almost takes the texture of a meatloaf, but it looks like a burger.
Yes.
But I didn't want it, so.
Yes, it's one of the reasons why we love this recipe because your burger patties don't turn out having a texture that's like a meatloaf. All right.
Okay, so we have a couple more people joining this.
Okay. Hi to Carrie Lim. Oh, Carol Reyes. Oh, this is another good cook. Carol, I see a lot of your posts on Facebook when you make certain things. A lot of times I salivate over what you prepare.
Yeah, hers are not 7 or less. They're really good.
Carol Reyes, my beautiful friend, if you can come up with a dish that only has 7 ingredients, please
Okay.
help us and teach
So
us.
I'm gonna add the beef now. Okay.
Teach the dish to us so we can share it with everyone else. Ronnie Reyes, hello.
And then I'm gonna add my onions or scallions, if you have those.
Jen Carter, hi. John and Jenny, and the twins. They also have twins, Lily and
In the
Sally.
meantime, I'm going to preheat my.
Here, honey. Oh, you're gonna put it there. Okay.
I'm gonna preheat my smokeless grill.
So I don't know what the weather is like wherever you are at the moment, but here in Texas, it's actually about to rain. Isn't this crazy? It's gotten really cloudy and it's about to rain, right, Sky? I see Sky. Hi. So if you are planning on grilling outside and you don't have a shade, that's a problem. That's why we love this grill, because I can do it inside my house. Because I don't like
It's now
grilling
time
outside.
to mix everything together.
With the gloves. There you go.
Hey, how's your burger mix coming along? Oh, I think it's Darren doing it, huh?
Tawanda, actually, Darren and Tawanda, our friends, are actually making turkey burgers, right? They're making this with turkey meat. Perfect.
Okay, now we mentioned last time too that we don't really count salt and pepper anymore when we do
No.
7. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to this. Okay, I'm already done mixing. I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt and maybe 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper.
Okay. Hi, Nolan. Martin, this is our friends from Arkansas. And then we have John Cabalok, Ricardo Calibo, Carrie Lim.
Hey,
And,
Rick, I know Rick from Davao before, but I think he's in Australia now or somewhere, or New Zealand.
Amy, I'd love to come visit your Adonai's House of Mercy. It's so beautiful. I always see your posts about your place.
Where is it?
Amy, where is this place? Adonai's. I don't know if Amy can hear me, but it's a very beautiful place that they rent out. I think a lot of the proceeds from this rental property goes to this foundation that you helped set up. That's helping a lot of kids in the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so I only used 1 pound, right? So typically this makes only 4 burgers.
Ginormous ones.
However, as Marvie explained, basically we ran out of burger buns. So this is the most that we could do. So now I'm gonna have to make 6 burgers out of this 1 pound.
We couldn't find those bigger buns.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over my chopping board here. Look at this chopping board. It has a letter D, if you see that. For Dumancas. Kind of cool, huh?
Kind of cool.
But it's so small. I wish we had a bigger one. Okay, so this is half. And I'm going to make 3 balls out of this.
My cookie is done. Let me see.
Wow.
That was fast.
See, they're still relatively
I'm
big.
gonna
This
add
whole,
1 more minute.
we will have an overflow of burger on our buns here.
They're still pretty big, huh?
Yeah. You want me to make it 7 or 8?
It's up to you, honey.
I think we're good with that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna flatten them. It's still pretty big. Look at that. But they're thinner though.
So this is just a pound of beef.
So this is half a pound. So if you do half a pound and you're a family of 2 or 3, you can actually get away with it.
There you
Okay,
go.
and then you're supposed to depress it a little bit in the middle so that it doesn't, you know how when you grill burger, it gets fat in the middle? Well, the way to go around it is to depress it a little bit.
Right in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm gonna grill them. So,
Going straight to the grill.
You need-
The smokeless
can I use the
grill.
other one, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. My timer just went off for my cookies. Well, Chet is trying to put this all on our smokeless grill. Do you see this? You know the beauty of grilling with this in our home? Even though you're indoor, it doesn't smell so much. I don't know why. There's water under, if you can see it. But I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't smell too bad, even if you're grilling inside your house. Let me grab our first batch of cookies just so I can show you.
Okay, so yeah, Mika, you can go back to the main camera. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna make 3 more patties based on the other half pound. But here are the cookies.
Look, it's okay, honey. I can show everyone. See? So before we transfer this to a wire rack to cool it down completely, I'm gonna cool it here for about 10 minutes, okay? Because the tendency for these cookies, they will harden further as they cool down, all right? So before I move it, I'm gonna cool it down for about 10 minutes. Before I move it to a wire rack, Tawanda. Ta-da! Very healthy cookies.
Trying to make it equally sized, but well, our son will normally get the bigger ones anyway.
Yay. I'm excited. I really like this burger. I'm not a burger person. Like when we used to eat out, when everybody's trying to go to a burger joint, I usually go, no, not necessarily. So I'm kind of picky about burgers that way. This particular recipe I like. Cool. All right. That's the second batch. So we actually made 6 patties from the 1 pound beef, okay, that we have.
Okay, so if you're using an outdoor grill, you can just use 2 to 3 minutes on one side after you cover it. But on the smokeless grill, I'm not gonna cover it. So I am just gonna play it by sight. I will be using about 4 to 5 minutes on one side and then maybe 3 minutes on the other side.
Right. So this will depend on how you want your burger, okay? Rare or medium well. Our family we all tend to like it the same way, which is
Between medium and medium well. Sorry, between medium well and well done.
and well done. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so we'll just leave that there for 5 minutes, as I said. Okay, so what do we have next?
There you go. Okay, you guys, look, we finished the cookie. The cookies are like now cooling down. We're grilling our burgers. So the prep time, and we were even talking for all of these things, were just like 20 minutes total. That's pretty fast, right? So do you guys think this is something you can do at home? Definitely, right? If you're if you're anything like me, I like everything simple. Okay, that's why this is 7, because everything that we feature here will always have only 7 ingredients or less. In fact, there's this one recipe that my husband actually came up with. He made this version of a rice dish that's a cross between a paella and a valenciana. Okay, if you're familiar with paella and arroz valenciana, he made something that's a combination of the two, but it has more than 7 ingredients. It is so good though. So what we're trying to do right now is I'm personally trying to tweak it and study it out so that I can share the recipe with you. But I'm still trying to do it with 7 ingredients.
Yeah, we actually
Okay.
called it Marvie's Valenciana. But it's a pretty neat dish because, like, obviously it has 3 kinds of meat in it, and then it has a combination of sticky rice and regular jasmine rice. So it's pretty good. And then you use saffron or turmeric to color it and add some flavor there, some bay leaves. So I don't know if we could get away with 7 or less, but we'll try our best. If you happen to be on our Facebook page during that one Saturday, we actually guested my daughter and I on My Supreme Kitchen, and we showed them the full recipe.
Yes.
But it was also done within 35 minutes. So
The full recipe has
Mhm.
about 12 ingredients.
okay.
It has about 12 ingredients, so I'm having a hard time cutting it down to 7, but wish me luck. If you have any idea, you can ask me. Marvie, do you want help? I'll gladly receive your help. But anyway, so while this is going on and our cookies is cooling down, let me just talk to you once again. Oh, wait, let me just say hi to Berlin and Juliana. Hi. Juliana is from Makini. I think Juliana is joining us for the first time. Thank you for dropping by so you can watch us cook. And Jeet Salvador is also here. Hi, Jeet. Jeet is a friend of mine who's so good with Filipino type of cooking, okay? Any Filipino dish, she's phenomenal. In fact,
We will
I
be
got
guesting,
some-
right?
I got some suman. How would you call suman in English?
Sticky rice.
Yeah, but suman, it's sticky rice like a cake, but it's wrapped in banana leaves. I don't think we have an equivalent in the English language, but I just got some of those from G. And I'm actually trying to convince G to come host or actually guest in one of our future classes to teach us one of the most beloved, and actually it's the most known Filipino recipe. Do you
For,
know
for
what that
all our
is?
friends who are
Or dish?
non-Filipinos, what is your favorite Filipino dish?
If you know of one.
If you know of one, can you text us or can you message us on Facebook? We would like to factor that in.
Yes, let us know what it is that you would really like to learn. I know Cassie will say pancit.
You are correct. Pancit and adobo.
Adobo, right? And lumpiang Shanghai.
No, every time Cassie sees my face, pancit.
You're right.
Pancit to Cassie. Oh, anyway, she loves pancit, but I know other friends of ours like the adobo. They really are familiar with the adobo. But okay, while you're here with us, again, if you would like to earn points for contest 99, do host a watch party because that will give you 2 points. You're simply your presence even just on Facebook or via Zoom gives you another point. If you're cooking a dish with us, every dish you cook with us gives you 2 points. Okay? So the first person to go to 99, what's gonna happen again? You will choose
Either
between
this, a
a
smokeless grill,
smokeless grill or
a 10-inch deep
Dip
dish
dish skillet
skillet.
with a rack.
It's deep dish because it also has a rack.
We will show you how to use that next week, but I want to make mention this contest is open to everyone, Saladmaster owner or not.
Okay,
Okay.
5 minutes are up.
Okay, 5 minutes is up for one side. Trying to flip this now. So let me know if you have any questions regarding the contest, okay? There you go.
I probably will need more than 5 minutes. I need to do the other side.
Okay. So he said, my honey just said, Chet just said, I think we're gonna need more than 5 minutes because we want it a little bit done. So on the other side, he's not gonna flip the other half because he's gonna add like 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So for these patties, I think we're gonna do a total of 7 on each side, right?
So the first when I made not the first time, but when I normally make this, okay, with only 4 patties, I do 8 minutes on one side and then 6 minutes on the other side. That's
About
perfect for our
14.
family on a smokeless grill. But again, if you do it outside, like in your outdoor grill,
Mhm.
it's a little different because the heat is so strong, right, with the outdoor grill.
Mhm.
So you have to be, if you cover it, that will allow the meat inside to reach about 160, which you
Pretty
want it to
fast.
be. And yeah, so it only takes about 3 minutes and then maybe 2 minutes on the other side. That's with the big grill closed, right? So yeah, anyway, what is 99? So 99 is actually,
Ooh, wait, honey, our friend who's a chef, Jason Racer.
hey, Jason.
Chef Jason, welcome, welcome. Oh, you definitely, you need to come guest.
We miss your cooking.
Yes, teach us something, Jason.
Jason makes phenomenal desserts.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah, so what is 99? 99 is something that we're trying to get the word out there about this simple cooking shows, trying to get people back to their kitchens, families to cook together, but it only requires 7 ingredients or less. So the more that you host watch parties, the better it is for the spread of the information, right? And
Yes.
at the same time, you know, you will have more opportunities to meet other people as well. We have Zoom going on at the same time. And if you do the participant view, you can see typically we have about 10 to 14 participants, and that's kind of neat, right? So you have a little community every Sunday from 5 to 6 where you could all cook together and just learn together.
Yes, but if Sunday doesn't work for you, I don't know if you've read the flyer that we posted on 7 with Chad Marvie. It has all the contest rules there. But one other thing that you can do if Sunday doesn't work for you is actually gather 2 other households with your family. So it just has to have like 3 households represented, and you can have your own cooking party. Okay, what does that mean? You decide on the date and the time. You tell me what you want to learn to cook all together in that little group that you've created, and then you can do a cooking party with me. See? So it would be a great way to do like a, I don't know, you can do like a girls cooking thing with more than just 3 families. It's up to you. But talk to us because every time you do something like that, you also earn 5 points towards 99, okay? 99 entry. But we really are trying to advocate to get as many people cooking at home because believe me, it's actually a lot of fun when you cook together, not only eat together. Tawanda, how's everything going?
Really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, are you
hi.
eating your cookie already? Mikael, can you please spotlight Sky? Are you eating your cookie?
Oh,
Good.
Look at her. Let me see. Let me see the cookie. You beat me to it. Oh, did you use peanut butter? What
We
did you?
use regular butter.
oh, so
Oh,
now it's a butter cookie, huh? Butter
Yeah, I
with
was
apple.
confused. But it's good.
it's good. So they actually use butter, like milk butter, or the dairy butter. It still turned out
Wow.
good, huh?
Wow, wow.
You're way ahead of me. It's gone.
Are you making another batch?
No, I'm
Nope.
gonna show them this.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk to them. Let me grab one of these so I can show you the cookies.
Okay, let's see. So this is one where we are actually, we have a lot of time. Normally, right, we're always like wanting to make sure that we wrap up everything within 1 hour. So we're actually free to talk. So if you guys have any questions, please send us a message or
While we're waiting on the
unmute
burger.
yourself and let us know any question that you may have. Maybe from a previous recipe. So what happened last week was we made that Alfredo sauce, right? The vegan one turned out to be really great. We just had to do like 5 more pulses of, because we use the regular blender, right? So we had to do 5 more like 10-second pulses to get was it the walnuts, right?
Cashews.
To make the cashew nuts really, really fine. And then, believe it or not, it actually tasted really, really good. And it was very light. It was refreshing. So it was a stark contrast to the regular Alfredo sauce, which was very rich. Which, by the way, Cassie, how did Jordan like that Alfredo sauce?
It was delicious. He had 2 helpings.
Oh, wow.
He really enjoyed it. So maybe next time I'll try the cashew one, but he really liked that.
Okay, try the cashew one because it's like you can eat 3 servings and you won't feel too full.
It is so good.
Oh wow, look at that.
All right, Sky, my cookies are done as well. If you want to try this, you need to come to my house. Sky normally can come to my house because we're only like, how many miles away are we from them, honey?
About 3 miles away.
Yeah. Do you want some, Sky? This is with sunflower butter. That's the difference. All right, I didn't even put this on a wire rack anymore. But just so you can see, here's the Flourless vegan gluten-free cookies. Dun, 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 dun.
That's good.
Mikael, can you please show them and spotlight this? Ta-da! See that? Over the burger.
There you go.
Whoa.
Anybody wants to come try these? Celeste, I'm trying to tempt all of you. Honey, you be my guinea pig. Here, try it. Try.
But that said, you will. I hate to flip the burgers. But that said, you will cook one of these days.
I will grab it. You try the cookie.
Okay, she wants me to be the one to try it. It's firm. It's a cookie. It is good, but it's very rich. I think I can only eat one of these.
He's one of those people who complains when something is incredibly rich.
Mhm.
He goes, ooh, it's so rich. To me, that's positive, right? I'm like, it's so rich. He's like doing.
Which, by the way, I made some lemon bars the other day.
Oh, yes.
It was really good.
Mhm. I'm not a big fan of lemon, anything lemony, but the lemon bar he made is phenomenal. So watch out for that because we're also, again, simplifying it so we can make it with only 7 ingredients, okay? Yay! Celeste, do you want to come and have some? There you go, my cookie. Oh, wow. Phenomenal. Gosh, it's so good. Come.
No, Sky. Okay, any questions? No questions? Florida B, ha, hello. So is this, I guess this is Monday
Oh,
morning.
Lord,
right?
sorry.
What?
Yes, Mark. I said, sorry, I didn't respond.
Oh, so that.
Of course I want to come.
Celeste, it's flourless, it's vegan, it's gluten-free.
Oh my gosh.
I
I put on my comments, I just need some almond milk.
right? And you dunk. Mhm.
We didn't even use milk on that one, right?
No, there's no milk. The way my cookie turned out, it's a little bit gooey and soft in the middle. Okay? So if you want to make this
Nice.
crispier, I did it for 11 minutes. But push it all the way up to 13. The next batch of cookies that I have, because I still have some dough left, I'm gonna bake it at 350 for 13 minutes because the rest of my family like crunchy cookies. Okay, Sky, do you still have a lot more cookies left? Show me your other cookies, Sky.
Okay, so they're in different stages, but I do have one that's already ready. So I'm just gonna prepare my burger.
No mayo.
No. Do you want mayo? Okay, you can put some mayo.
I'm gonna have my husband prepare this the way I want it, so I can eat it. I like mayo in my burger. I don't know if you guys like mayo in your burger,
Good.
right?
Yes.
I
Please.
like mayo. Look, I don't think you can find anything in. You want my help, honey? I can come.
Over
I'll
here.
go. There you go.
I found it. I don't like white sauce. I don't like mayo. So that's the difference. I like red sauce and I like tomato. I like sour stuff.
So good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do this according to the way my wife wants it. So there's a layer of mayo. I already
Mustard.
You want mustard? Okay.
Normally you have every. I'm so sorry.
I also don't put mustard on it. Hope it doesn't splatter. Okay. Oh, Karen, how are you? I know your name is spelled Kareen, but I used to know you as Karen. How are you? I like your posts on Facebook. It's always so, your experiences are always like
That's a lot of lettuce. Yum.
elegant. She's somewhere in Europe, by the way. This went away. Okay, and then, oops. Oh, we're gonna add the burger and then we're gonna add the cheese. Perfect. So our burger's done. It's exactly the way we want it. It's between medium, well, and well done. And then I'm gonna add just one cheese. Okay.
Or 2. Hey, so did you know? I tried to research it, okay? Because there are many kinds of cheeses. So I was wondering, what is the best kind of cheese for burgers? Do you guys know the answer? Okay, so many different people, many different authorities, and I researched it. Do you know what the most common answer is? The best type of cheese for burgers is cheddar. That's what they say. So there's many in this, but this is the one kind that's always on the top 3. And then the other 2 are here. Okay, see, I will always do the research for you so I can be your shortcut. All right, the other 2 are blue cheese and Swiss. Did you guys know that? But apparently it's those three: cheddar, blue cheese, and Swiss.
I understand the blue cheese, and it's probably easy too because you just like
Mhm.
crumble it on top. So I added 2 slices of pickles because Marvie likes her pickles too.
Yes, I like the bread and butter one. You know, the ones that are sweet. Oh, look at this burger. Good to go.
Just want to make sure it doesn't fall off when she takes a bite.
That is pretty tall.
All right, now it's your time to taste it. Here's the finished product, guys. Happy 4th of July.
I don't know if I can even bite into this.
just,
Beautiful burger.
It's too
press it.
thick.
Oh.
You're gonna have to go. Here, closer, honey. You want to show it so
Okay.
they can see?
I guess we could shift the camera and go to this one. Hey, Kuya. Real camera, please.
Our son is asleep.
Oh, there you go.
Lower.
Where did I go? Here.
There.
There.
You have to show sideways. There you go.
Looks good. Okay, so you want to bite?
I don't know. It's
You're
too
worried
thick.
if you could bite it?
Yeah, it's too thick. I already know I like this because we had this yesterday. Is your burger ready, Sky? Come on, you try it with me. Try your burger with me and tell me what you think.
Okay, so my burgers are actually done.
Mm.
So
Close, but we have a little bit longer on our turkey. That looks
Okay.
really good.
ours are done. Look at those burgers.
It was really good.
Even the thick one is done. Even the bigger one is done.
Mm-hmm.
See? So there you go. I guess we wrapped up our show pretty early. Burgers and cookies. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us feedback. Send us a picture with you and the burgers that you made using this recipe or the cookies. It doesn't have to be today if you didn't cook with us, but you earn more points. I don't know, 3 points if they cook with us.
No, if you cook with us every dish you cook with us, we'll give you 2 points.
Okay, so if you make your burger and your cookies,
Right.
that's 4 points.
Like our good friend Celeste last week cooked 2 different things with us. So for participation in our cooking class last week, most likely would have earned her like 7 points,
Right.
you know? So come on, you guys, please help us encourage more and more people to go back to home cooking, okay? Because it's the best way to make sure that you're eating healthy when you're in control of the food that you're preparing. Because you get to choose what goes into your food, every last bit of it, yeah?
And again, you get to earn one of your smokeless grills if you just join us every Sunday from 5 to 6.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
All
anyway,
right.
this is it. We actually are very early, around 7 more minutes. Up to you if you want to
Yay.
stay. You have any questions? Sky, do you have a question? You're having fun, huh?
We're gonna change our view to participants so we can see everybody.
Mhm.
I just went to the pool and it's very fun.
Aw. It's very fun, she said. Hi,
Becky.
Charla.
Becky, so did you make a burger, Becky? What did you do?
It's really good.
I didn't make a burger, but I took down the recipe.
Okay. Hi. Yeah, Charla and Jim from Arkansas.
Yes.
Hi, Chad Marvie. Good to see you. That looks
So
delicious.
I know you're expert on burgers, so you probably don't need this recipe, but this is just one of your options.
Yes, if you haven't tried it, it's so good. Like I love, because you know, a lot of times I eat my burger patty without the buns. You know, the one that kind of like a naked kind of a burger with just your lettuce. And this is so good, even without the condiments, because it's very flavorful. But so you can look forward to this next week. We're actually going to bring back, because we did this in about our 3rd show. We are going to show you again how to make the coffee cake a better version. Because I kind of improved it a little bit, I think. And our friends Ruel and Araceli said they're really good. They were the ones who got to taste it last time. But we are going to show you how to make this coffee cake. So this coffee cake is like what they make in UK. Okay, it really tastes like coffee. I have to say that because a lot of times here in the United States, when you say coffee cake, that is more like the cinnamony type of cake that you drink with coffee.
Coffee.
Right. So this is different. It really has coffee in it and it will taste like coffee, what I'm going to show you next Sunday. And together with that is
what do you guys want? You know, one thing that I wanted to share was sisig. Okay, do you know what sisig is?
No, what is Cece?
Sisig is okay. Traditionally, it's made of pig ears.
Charlotte's going, what?
Yeah,
Charlotte's like, oh,
but it's like diced really fine, and then they add a lot of garlic and onion, and then they serve it on a sizzling plate. But it's really good. We're not gonna make pig ears. We don't eat pig ears either. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna share with you the tuna version or the chicken version. So you might
a healthier version of the sisig. Okay. Now, help us. I want you to help decide either the sisig, like Ched was talking about. It's a very popular Filipino dish that one time I saw this article. Apparently, it's gaining popularity in New York.
Yeah, New York is always more adventurous, right? So it's reached New York, but obviously they use meat. They use meat instead of the
big ears. So either that or can you guys vote somehow, okay? Please participate. Do you want to see how we make that? Or your other choice is is arroz a la cubana. Okay?
Oh.
What is arroz a la cubana? It's a Filipino twist on a Spanish dish that makes use of
You can do
arroz a la cubana. The way you eat it is with you top it on rice with some sunny side up egg and plantains.
That's right.
That's typically fried, but we'll show you another way of preparing the plantain. So that's arroz a la cubana. The taste of the meat is very similar to the meat that you would use for shepherd's pie.
Yeah, and then you
To
add
give you an
raisins
idea.
to it, right? And then
It has
it's
some
really good.
raisins.
Hi to Mayo. Hi, Mayo. And Mimi Pablo.
Hi from Australia. Hi,
That's
Mimi.
right. And hi, Maytan, batchmate from high school. And Vicky, we missed you last Friday. So glad you could drop by and say hi.
Yes.
But that's it, everyone. I hope you learned a new twist to your burgers and you know, some very, very easy to make,
Very healthy cookies.
flourless something.
Yes, it's flourless
Flourless.
banana chocolate chip cookies that I also made vegan and gluten-free.
It's the
All of that.
plus, okay?
Exactly. So this is like the perfect trifecta of everything that's healthy. So before we sign out, Sky Williams, are you done with your turkey burger? Have you had a taste of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let me
Do
try
you
it.
like it? Okay, Sky is our.
She's eating it like.
Do you approve? If Sky, if a 7-year-old girl approves of it, then it's good. Is it good?
It's almost done.
Perfect. All right.
Thank you, Sky. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Have a good Sunday. And if
See you all
you're off
next
tomorrow, enjoy the extended weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, guys.